Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the graduation ceremony. Please make sure your mobile phones are switched off or muted. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the chairing committee of the ceremony. Please remain standing for the Hungarian national anthem. Thank you. Please take your seats. On behalf of the leaders of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology of the University of Pécs, I am pleased to welcome you all, our guests, the staff, and the students of the faculty, to the graduation ceremony. I would especially like to extend a warm welcome to the graduating students. It is my pleasure to introduce the members of the chairing committee. Dr. Géza Váradi, Vice Dean for Scientific Affairs. Dr. Ádám Schiffer, Head of the Institute of Information and Electrical Technology. Dr. Zoltán Orbán, Head of Institute of Smart Technology and Engineering. Dr. Gábor Veres, Interim Head of the Department of Architecture and Urban Planning. For last, let me introduce myself. I am Anna Mária Kukai and I work as the head of the registry office. Now, I open the graduating ceremony. Dear chairing committee members, according to the records issued by the final examination committees in the autumn semester of the 2021-2022 academic year, 4 international students of architecture undivided program, 2 international students of Architecture Engineering BSc program, 5 international students of Civil Engineering program, 11 international students of the Structural Engineering program, 1 international student in Electrical Engineering program, and 2 international students of the Computer Science Engineering BSc program have met the requirements of the final examination. These candidates have fulfilled all the prescribed requirements and obligations, and this entitles them to receive their master degrees. Before you are given your degree, please swear the graduation oath where you declare that you will perform your work ethically, in accordance with social expectations, in good faith, and to the best of your knowledge and ability. May I request Yassin Samar to recite the oath to the graduating students. Please stand for the oath.
Good morning, everyone. So please repeat after me, saying and your name after the word I. I, Samar Yassin, solemnly pledge to use my knowledge and skills to serve the development of humanity. While practicing my profession, I will at all times take into account the consequence of my job and human health and safety, and the impact of my job on the harmony of the surrounding environment. I will strive by all means in my power to perform my duties with honesty, integrity, and fairness. I will represent the interest of my employers, always observing the highest ethical standards. I will develop my professional knowledge and the skills to the best of my ability, and I will maintain alumni relations with my university.
Thank you. Please take your seats. Dear graduating students, the representatives of the university leadership hereby recognize you as colleagues and award you your degree, certifying that you have successfully completed your studies and the final examination. Please come forward to receive your certificates. I will call you to receive your degree. First, you are greeted by the department representative, who will greet you as colleagues. After that, Dr. Géza Váradi, the Vice Dean for Scientific Affairs of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology, will present you your certificate. May I request Dr. Géza Váradi, the Vice Dean for Scientific Affairs of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology, and Dr. Gábor Veres, Interim Head of the Department of Architecture and Urban Planning, to come forward to award the certificates. The graduating Master of Architecture students will now receive their degrees. Alkayada Muhammad Hani Sharari. Fashe Fares Michel Costandi. Gardi Omar. The graduating Bachelor of Architecture Engineering student will now receive the degree. Abdelnabi Amro Mahmoud Ragel. Thank you for your help, Dr. Gábor Veres. May I request Dr. Zoltán Orbán, Head of Institute of Smart Technology and Engineering, to come forward to award the certificates with Dr. Géza Váradi. The graduating civil engineering students will now receive their degrees. Ekpenisi Praise Uchachukwu. Ulanku Kulan. The graduating structural engineering students will now receive their degrees. Assan Kojo Abaka. Oyun Adesoya Emmanuel. Yassin Samar. Zehra Iram. Thank you for your help, Dr. Zoltán Orbán. May I request Dr. Ádám Schiffer, Head of Institute of Information and Electrical Technologies, to come forward to award the certificates with Dr. Géza Váradi. The graduating computer science engineering student will now receive their degrees. Ben Ayed Mehdi. Nahdi Luai. Dear Chairing Committee members, thank you for your help in awarding the certificates. Please return to your seats. Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, now I ask Dr. Géza Váradi, the Vice Dean for Scientific Affairs, to deliver his commencement address.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, let me greet you as a colleague at our graduation ceremony. I especially greet our young architects, structural engineers, civil engineers, electrical engineers, and computer science engineers. This day has come at last as well. Semesters of learning, joy, teamwork, fails, and success passed by. Not long ago, you Googled facts about Hungary, about the University of Pécs, and now you are here in gowns and mortarboards. Unfortunately, last years of studies have been weighed down by pandemic. Still, I hope you discovered the city, the country, you took part in projects, in competitions, and made new friends here. These experiences are for life. These friendships are forever. You studied and formed yourselves to be an engineer. You prepared for this day by learning the lecture materials, by gathering information, and by passing exams. Now your thoughts are about where to go now, where to work. Now you have to use your knowledge. Now you have to prove you on the labor market. There is a big need for good engineers everywhere. There are many problems to solve, and you are able to solve many things, but please don't forget, wherever you go, whatever you will work, keep on learning, reading, developing. This is very important for an engineer. Today's development is getting more rapid. It is impossible to sit back and to wait. You must develop yourselves parallel with new trends and technology. Do not worry, the ability to develop was part of your studies here. If you are working, please come back, give us feedback, and even ask for your former teachers' help. We are happy to hear about you. Please find joy in your work and be ambitious. Seek for best solutions and don't be afraid of failure. Understand failure as Thomas A. Edison did. He said, "I have not failed, I just found 10,000 ways how things not work." Making mistakes and correct them is part of progress. Self-development, reading, learning from mistakes of others is even better. Dear colleagues, you accomplished a mission here, but don't forget your support. Please be thankful for your parents, for your family members, for your friends, and for your partners. They all supported you to be successful during the academic years. They are all helped you to be here now. If you seek for further academic studies, go on with our faculty, go on with the University of Pécs. Let me say goodbye with a quotation from Henry Ford. Anyone who stops learning is old, whatever at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. Dear colleagues, I wish you all the best. Farewell.
Thank you, Dr. Géza Váradi. Now the graduates are going to say farewell to their alma mater. On behalf of the new graduates, I now ask Ben Ayed Mehdi to deliver his farewell speech.
A wise person once said to me that success is a journey and not a destination. Today, we succeeded to reach the destination, but we also had a beautiful journey. A few years ago, we all left our countries, our comfort zones. We came here to something new, a new language, new people, new way of living. And eventually, we made friends and became new people. During our journeys, we were lazy sometimes, but we also worked really hard in others. We had some painful days with too much stress, but we also had beautiful days where we all celebrated this success together. I want to address my speech to the students who want to graduate and stand here one day, and I want to tell them to never stop trying. In 2018, I failed the subject, Programming 2. In 2019, I failed it again. The next year, I passed the subject, and the year after, I was teaching this subject to students with the student tutor program. Never stop trying. We are engineers. We are the ones who find solutions, fix problems, create, build, and innovate. We are the engine of this world. To my fellow graduates, congratulations to all of us. It's our time to shine now, but it's also a responsibility. We should never stop learning. We should work hard and contribute with as much as we can provide. We also need to honor all the effort and the support of everyone who believed in us. And let's start with being thankful to the leadership of the faculty, the leadership of University of Pécs. I want to be thankful for all of my teachers for being a great support. I would like also to thank the open source community. Knowledge should be always shared. Thanks to the Indian guys on YouTube. Thanks to all of our friends who always believed in us. To our families, and especially our parents, for the constant motivation. Thanks to God for this blessed day. And finally, we are engineers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ben Ayed Mehdi. Now, the graduation ceremony is coming to its end. I would like to thank all of you for honoring this event with your presence. New graduates, I wish you success in your profession and future career, and in the pursuit of living up to the oath that you took here today. Please stand for the anthem of Europe, and after the anthem, please remain standing. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I now close the graduation ceremony and ask you to remain standing while the academic dignitaries leave the podium. Dear new graduates, over the years, a tradition has developed at our faculty with new graduates finishing the graduation ceremony by throwing their caps in the air. Before becoming serious, conscientious engineers, please dedicate a moment to your youth and continue the cap-throwing tradition. Therefore, please walk together to the front of the building to have a photo taken of this nice moment.